Coming up on this episode of Luke and Pete Talking Shit.
I'm still trying to get my money back from him. Stay away, or can we team up and get my money back?
What? She's asking you for help?
No, this isn't.
Okay.
This isn't. I didn't even see this. He's an anonymous member. I never uses condoms.
Yeah, but they would know as well.
I didn't know that. I never uses condoms. That's true about him.
How do you know?
I know him.
Yeah, but I don't care. How do you know he doesn't use condoms?
But if someone asks me if Pete uses condoms, I'll say Pete never uses condoms. No.
Stop letting them know my secrets.
I know. Anyway, someone else report him.
That sounds like we're going at it in private. That sounds like we go at it in private.
You never use condoms. Hey guys, welcome back to Luke and Pete.
Talking shit.
The place where Luke and Pete
talk that shit.
Every single week. How are we doing, our lovely Sheets of family?
Welcome back, Sheetsters. Old, new, young, old. Welcome back. How are you, Luke?
You said old twice.
Old, new, young, old. No, as in old, new. As in, I'm old. I've been here since the beginning. I'm new. I've just come last week. Just started tuning in. And then old. I'm old age. And then young. I'm young age.
Okay.
So two different types of old I was talking to. Don't correct me as well like that. It's like undermining me.
I'm not undermining you. You can be questioned.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you're willing to jump on. Oh, what was that? You made a mistake, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do it to me all the time.
I know, but it's in my character too.
It's in my. I'm not doing it because you've done it. I'm doing it because I want to do it.
All right.
And to be fair, when anyone says anything to you in person, you ain't got to say. So don't talk to me now.
What do you mean?
What?
Well, yeah. He's talking about on the train today. Had a white, skinny ass tramp have a subtle dig at me.
What was the dig, Pete?
It was only me, the skinny, wriglet, spineless ass mother. He was a skinny, twiglet ass, twiglet legs, little twiglets.
Pete saying that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If you look at last week's episode, Pete had the shorts on. I've never seen malnourished like that before.
Yeah, but his whole body was like that.
Yeah.
So it's only my lower half that looks like that. But first of all, it was only him. I arrived at the train station. It was only him at the train station. As soon as he saw me, he spat on the ground. And I'm not talking... I'm talking... Right? I didn't look over because I don't wish to address anyone with such disgusting habits in public. So I looked up in the air as if to say, you repulse me. Carried on walking, crossed over the bridge, then walked past him slowly. As in, like, go on, do the spitting thing again. Now I'm right here. He didn't do it right then.
No,
again.
You don't mean that.
Well, I thought.
No,
that.
you don't. Yeah, you don't. But this is what I mean with you. You act like you're in the West. If you go, you gonna spin in front of me, boy?
Yeah,
huh?
yeah,
You
yeah.
want something? No, you're not like that.
Well, he was a crackhead little hippie redneck guy. Yeah,
No, you're just saying insults now.
No, he was a crackhead, skinny ass, twiglet ass mother sitting there.
Where does this American come from?
He's a twiglet ass, little skinny. I would have kicked him and it would have gone through him.
Anyway, he started having to go at foreign people on the train, talk about bring back reform. And what did Pete say?
No, he did that right in front of me.
Yeah, and what did Pete say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
But if you say something to him on the internet,
I did walk in front of him as in, no, I'm going to leave this train first.
You never do that.
No, I did do that. I did do that. No, I did. I walked.
I've done that.
He done pull-ups.
I've done that before and got knocked out.
He knocked you out.
No, someone knocked me. Yeah, I turned my back on someone. Do never turn your back. I'm never.
Oh no, I maintained the peripheral and looked at him in the reflection.
Yeah, but
luckily
the reaction is slightly speedy. Still, you got to turn around. You can't. Don't ever turn your back.
Oh, are they going from?
Yeah. Who do you think you are? You were trying to hit me.
I don't think one punch from him would have knocked me out. So I was like, if he does punch me,
it's the punch you don't see coming that knocks you
out. I would
out.
have seen it in the reflection. I would have seen it because I maintained it was like darkness on the outside, so I maintained visual contact on at all times. He was talking to a lady as well, so I didn't think he's not gonna suddenly stop talking to her and just punch me. But he was like, oh, all these like foreign. I've just read because he started punching things on the train. I thought, oh, here we go. It was just me, him, and this other crackhead lady on the train with no teeth. I knew she was a crackhead. She had no teeth.
She had no teeth.
And she went up to him. She approached him, and I thought, okay, you've made your crackheadness aware to everyone now, even to the other crackhead party. She went over to me. Everything all right there? I can see, you punching stuff. Is everything all right? She wasn't speaking properly because she didn't have teeth. But you know what I'm saying? I could make out that's what she was sort of saying. He goes, no, I just read the news that like they're banning dogs in this country. And I thought, little skinny ass. They're banning dogs, And then he goes, because of like all this stuff going on in these countries, these wars and stuff going on.
They're banning dogs here.
But it's not true. I Googled it as soon as he said it, just to see the fact check.
I'm going to be honest with you. Because Pete doesn't turn his data on for no reason.
Yeah. No, it was train. It was on the train data. I was connected to the train. And so I thought, okay, he's made up some news story to get angry at me because it's clear he's doing this for me because it was only me, him, and her in the carriage. Then I made sure that I didn't go off the closest exit to me. I made sure I went to his exit. Say something to me. Say something to me. Say something to me, you skinny ass.
But he's basically...
You're malnourished.
No,
shut
up! This is my problem with you.
What?
You're going to be your mouth like this now.
No, I want him to hear it somehow.
No. When he's in front of you, you don't say...
There's no point because what happens...
There's no point now then.
What happens? Skinny crackhead pulls out a knife, stabs me and I die. What's the point? No, but I can talk about skinny crackhead now with your little wrinkly skinny ass.
Yeah, when he comes up to you.
And his little twiny muscles.
When he comes up to you, he goes, did you say it to me about... I saw that podcast. Did you say it about me?
I'll be like, what?
Yeah, that's it. It's stuttering.
No, I'll say, what were you saying before? With your skinny ass. Your twiglet ass. What were you saying before? It's like, what do you know what I mean? So he's going, no, John, if you don't like it, f off back to your own country. He said that. Like, I was standing there. I thought, you're clearly just saying stuff because I'm standing here. And I just felt like, this is why Britain, mate, because you're skinny white ass.
You should have joined in with the Lucas Pat where oh, yes, dear boy. They should off. Where they come from.
It's like Lucas and Pat would have got on with this guy. But his skinny white ass, that malnourished, skinny, homeless white ass, and he's going to vote for reform. I was thinking, you can't vote, mate. You haven't got a place of residence. You stupid.
Where that you're voting for?
Yeah, no one cares about your vote. That's your problem, skinny white malnourished ass.
All right. I don't even know why I get you started.
No, but come on.
All right. Okay.
Credit where credit's due. Was he a racist?
I don't know.
He goes, I don't even like Farage. He'll probably change his ways as soon as he gets into power. And I thought, man, you just sound like an idiot who's upset at life.
No, that's what people do.
And I was going to say something. I was close to saying something like, are you just saying that because I'm here? Go and say something then. I was going to say, and then I was like, I could have a fight with this guy. He's a skinny little twiglet. I'll just snap him like that. Easy. But then I thought, there's no point, because what if he does kill me? And what if he's a secret martial artist or something? He kicks my ass inside out.
I saw a post about this. They said they put a shoe up. They go, Lonsdale?
Yeah.
Goes, you see someone wearing these, stay away. Do not fight these people that wear them Lonsdale.
Lonsdales, yeah.
So, also, I want to talk about Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, we invited her on the podcast, and that silly never got back to us.
Well, her just desserts have been served to her because it turns out that
she's gay.
Why would that be just desserts been served to her, Pete?
I don't know. She got fed up with cock.
No. Adult star Bonnie Blue, known for having sex with 1,057 men in a day, has been permanently banned from OnlyFans for posting and intending to make extreme content. This comes after the Derbyshire porn star was planning to break her own world record by sleeping with 2,000 men in a single day.
It serves her
right. In a stunt she was branding as petting zoo. An OnlyFans spokesperson told Metro extreme challenge content is not available on OnlyFans and it is not permitted under our acceptable use policy and terms of service.
If Bonnie Blue offered me herself on a plate, I would not even feed it to a dog. I'd actually take more pride in rejecting her.
Have you wanked over her?
No, her clit looks too fat. It looks like a penis.
Did you try and wank over
her? I tried to watch a bit and I just couldn't get into it. It looks like a penis.
It doesn't. It's not that
big. It's big. It looks like a baby's dick, Luke. It's too big. Have you seen it? You can flick that thing. You can flick it. It looks like an actual baby's dick on a woman's body. I'm sorry, it's disgusting. I don't want to look at it. I saw it and I thought, what's that? And I saw it. It was from the wide shot. It was from the wide shot.
I think a big clitoris is nice. Not too big.
It was from the wide shot. It wasn't even on the close-up. It was the wide shot, and I looked between her legs and thought, what's that thing there? That thing. And then it's like, whoa, that's a dick. Have you seen it? Have you seen
it's not that big.
Oh, come on. Flick that thing. Yeah, you could grab it with one whole hand.
No, you liar. God, it ain't that big. You can't toss her off.
Damn it.
Get a pulse of it.
Body, please. Body, please, balls. You can flick it, man.
You can't.
You can flick that thing. Get a photo of it.
No, we're not going to show a photo.
We don't have to show it, but we can have a look.
No, I've seen it. I know what it looks like.
You've watched her?
Yeah.
You liked it?
I don't think she's that bad.
It kind of is, because I just think, a million men have been there before.
That's with all porn stars, though.
No. Not at the same time. You can kind of black that out and be like, oh, this is her first time.
Do you ever watch white women with black men? What did you think I was going to ask you?
Virgin porn.
Why did you?
No, I haven't seen virgin porn.
No, don't lie.
No, I haven't.
No, you're lying.
No, I haven't seen it. But sometimes they do it where they put like a bit of. They make it red so it looks like there's blood there.
Oh no!
I hate that. That's disgusting.
I've seen that.
I've seen that. That's disgusting.
I've seen Japanese stuff.
Oh! You seen it with Japanese?
I'm like, who wants this?
No,
what's it called when you break the hymen? The hymen.
The hymen? Is that what the little thing? What is the hymen?
When you have sex for the first time, you break the hymen.
Oh, is that what they call? Oh, is that? I thought it was like a maneuver. Is it the hymen maneuver?
Heimlich.
What?
Please, someone do the hymen. The hymen. They coffee.
Yeah,
the Heimlich.
The hymen maneuver.
No, the Heimlich. No, yeah, man, I've seen that. It's weird. That is weird.
Yeah, but it's wrong.
Do you know
It's disgusting.
I'm so embarrassed. You know what's happened to me? I don't know how this happened. I promise you, I don't know how this happened. Yeah.
What?
So I've gone on Reddit. Yeah, I've got Reddit app because we look for stories on
Reddit.
Yeah. For some reason, it keeps on putting male cross dressers like.
That's the algorithm. That's the algorithm. But they're trying to.
No, but it's doing like notifications popping up on my screen.
Yeah, no, I know, because
cross dressers.
It's growing viral.
And like, what do I look? Do I look good?
Yeah,
and I'm like, what the? I almost deleted. Like, it's stopped now. I can't see it now. It hasn't happened for me for a while now. But I'm like,
as soon as you see it, flick away from it, so the algorithm knows. Oh, he's not into this.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
But I've been getting them, but not with cross dressers. With like what have I been getting? Like something similar that I looked at, like relationship things, like for gay people. But I'm not gay, so why am I interested in this? But it keeps showing me gay ones.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so I'm like, because they do say the algorithm sometimes knows you before about you for yourself.
Knows you better than yourself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell it.
Yeah, I'm like. No, do you know what? I looked at one. I was like, what is this? To find out what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not.
No, but you know what I type in so it knows? I'm not into gay stuff. Enter. I'm not into gay stuff.
I'm not into gay stuff. That sounds like somebody who says that before they bang a man. Like this. Like he's bang, are you ready? Yeah, I'm not into gay stuff. Enter.
No. Oh. But yeah, that's what I think. So I type that in, and hopefully it gets to know. But sometimes, like TikTok, I'll be listening to I'll be watching Love Is Blind, and then TikTok shows me Love Is Blind clips.
Really?
So it knows oh, he likes Love Is Blind, but I don't like it. Charlotte likes it.
Yeah.
So stop listening to what she's into just because you can hear it in my vicinity.
What happened the other day? Something popped up on my phone. Something happened to me where that popped up, and I was like, how?
Did it know I was doing that?
Yeah. How did it know? What was it that popped up on my phone? I can't remember.
Do you know what that is?
What?
That's like when you go, do you want TikTok to listen to you with your microphone? You click
yes.
Yes.
I don't have TikTok. I don't keep TikTok on my phone.
Do you not?
No, I don't keep TikTok on my phone.
I wouldn't have it on my phone, but I
no, you use TikTok a lot, Pete.
No, because you've made me addicted to it. It's like you've cracked me out to it. Go and have a bit. Yeah, have a bit. Oh, go and have a little bit. And now I'm addicted to it.
How have I done that to you?
Because you're like, you have to upload the clips. That's your job, and it's like,
No,
now I'm addicted to
You
TikTok.
said you were social media manager.
Yeah, I know. But now I'm addicted to it.
No, you was addicted to it before then, Pete. You was on it a lot before.
Now, like, what I'll do before going to bed, I'll be like, oh, I'll go to bed. Oh, I'll watch TikTok for like a couple of hours as well.
Really?
Before going to bed, yeah.
Anyway, back to Bonnie Blue. So apparently she was making £7 million a year.
I mean, that is a ridiculous amount of money. That is a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, but to have to do that to get it is too much, man.
But I know one of them, like Victor's girlfriend's friends. Yeah, she's making 700 grand a year.
Really?
From selling stuff to the government.
What?
Selling stuff to the government, like what are they called?
Lobby.
No, when you sell like
PRP stuff.
No, like what do you call it? An intern selling internships to the government. She makes 700 grand a year. I think it's a disgusting amount of money.
She makes. What do you mean selling internships?
Like some internships to the government for the NHS or something.
Really?
700 grand.
Do you know what's really interesting is the amount of ways there are to make money in this world that you wouldn't think. Like some people make some crazy ways, and you're like, how do you make money from that? And they're just middle people who fit in between in the system. Do you know what I mean?
Just yes people that will do anything for money. But anyway,
Pete has these imaginary wars with people. I don't even know who this one is aimed at me. But he'll look at someone and like, hope you're watching.
Yeah.
Hope you're watching. Yes, man.
So true though. It's so true. We're grafting away. I'm not a yes man. Am I a yes man?
No, you're not. I can't even get you to say yes sometimes.
Exactly.
Oh, that's something.
No, I'm telling you.
That sounded weird. I can't even say yes sometimes. Come on.
God damn.
Okay.
So go on, back to Bonnie Blue.
So the amount of money, does the amount of money affect what you would do for it?
2,000 men. 700 million?
Could you be a male porn star with women for that amount of money?
We're having to get involved in men at times. No?
No,
exactly. I wouldn't do that. I'm just ruling it out.
Yeah, go on.
But 700 million?
7 million.
No.
£7 million a year, you couldn't be a male porn star?
No.
Why?
Couldn't have anyone laughing at my bits.
That's what stopped you. People laughing.
I wouldn't do that. It's embarrassing.
Okay, if you had a big dick.
If I had a big dick, I'll probably be like, do you want to see this?
No, 1 second.
For 7 million?
1 second. £7 million a year, you had a big dick, you would do it?
I wouldn't do it because I'd just be the guy. If it was like, Pete, we need a guy with a big dick just to walk in the background.
Who needs a guy to just be walking around?
No, I don't know.
Do you know what's so funny? I tried to write a joke the other day, yeah? I tried to write a joke the other day. And it's uncomfortable. I'll say it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I do like Chinese porn and Indian porn, yeah? The problem is the dicks in them.
Oh, but that kind of turns me on a bit.
What?
Because I'm like, you sleep with this woman? You sleep with this?
I'm like, they and you know what I realize? Indian women don't make a lot of noise.
No, because they can't feel anything from the Indian men. They can't.
That's what turns me off. I'm like,
that turns me on more.
Does it?
Because I'm like, you think this is all you can get, but there's more bigger available.
Yeah, but this is what
Sometimes I look at the small, I'm like, that looks small, but that's bigger than mine.
Really?
But I look at it and go, that's small, because I'm used to seeing the bigger ones.
Oh, really?
Because sometimes I type in blacks versus white.
Versus?
Yeah, men versus... It has to be black men versus white women, though. It doesn't have to be, but
no. There's a thing. There's a brand called Blacked.
Yeah. No, the weirdest one is when you see a white man with a black woman. I think this is just weird because it feels like I'm watching it for the white man.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. I tell you, I can't watch that stuff because my mum dated a white guy.
So you just picture your mum instead. No, but you think that's what your mum went through.
No one needs to.
But you're thinking that's what your mum went through in the past.
Listen to me.
She's gone through that.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Just stop.
That's the pain of your mum's past.
No. The pain of my mum's Christmas past.
Was it Christmas as well?
No, I don't know when it was.
Right, I'm asking, when was it?
It was a few years ago.
Right. Okay.
But I can't
look at that.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can't look at a white man with an Asian woman.
A white man with an Asian woman?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't find Asian ass. I think it looks like my ass. Because I'm like...
an Asian woman's ass?
Because I have quite a perkioid ass. Would you say?
No, what do you mean? Would I say?
No,
I don't know. What do you mean? Would I
there's
say?
My spine curves at the back, kind of.
I don't know, Pete. I don't
So
know.
it pokes the ass out a little?
I'm going to be honest with you. Pete was fiddling with the air conditioner earlier, and he was in the doggy position. I was like, Pete, what are you doing, man? He's in there like, yeah, can you? Yeah, let me arch the back. No.
Yeah, no. But I just find it reminds me of like my sisters and stuff.
Would you really not do porn just because you're scared they will laugh at you? You do if you really.
No, it's I wouldn't be able to deal with it. Like people recognize me from doing the podcast. If someone recognized me, be like, "Oh, you're porno," I'd feel a bit like, mate, not in front of my family. Do you know what I mean? I'd be a bit like embarrassed about it. I'd be ashamed. It's such a shameful thing. Like
it is shameful.
It's so shameful.
But I don't want to.
It's like the most shameful thing you can do.
I don't want to be like influenced by society's expectations of me, but I still feel like I wouldn't want to be a male porn star, and I feel like it wouldn't be it'd ruin sex as well. It'd ruin sex. Everyone watching around, okay, all right, okay, like in front of the camera.
She doesn't even care. She's like, just hurry up and put it in and get out.
Is that how she behaves?
Well, I think she's like, come on, get on with it, because I want to get through 1,000 here. Come on, time's a ticking.
No, I wouldn't be able to perform under that pressure.
A lot of them can't get it up. All right, get out of here if it's jangly. Get
really?
Out. Yeah.
If I was the guy, though, I'd be shoehorning it in like, come on.
No. I'd be at the back of the queue. Not so far back that she may call it quits and go for lunch. I'd be in the middle, but I'd always say, it'd be like,
no, I'll try
if I'm next in line, I'd be like,
I'll try and be at the front.
No, you can be at the front, but I'd be like, oh, okay, you want to go on ahead while I just try and get this up? And then I'll watch.
They're not wearing condoms, Pete, you know that, right?
What?
They're not wearing condoms.
Do they not?
I don't think so, no.
So how did she not like get like AIDS and stuff?
I don't know.
How did she not like
a guy said after he went to have to go and have a HIV test, something like that. So I'm pretty sure they don't use condoms.
He had to go and have a HIV test.
1,000 men have banged her. Of course you have to have a HIV test.
Yeah, but surely you'd get that before. Bring the paperwork.
Why would you get it before?
She doesn't bang them without, does she?
I thought
she's got a death. She's probably like depressed.
But you can take stuff now after having sex.
That kills it immediately before.
Like it's something that stops it from developing in your body.
Oh, I know, but like she can never like settle down or anything.
There's always a simp guy out there that will. Whether it's going to be the guy that she wants is a different story.
Yeah, but no one's going to settle with her. Sorry.
No. There will be guys who would settle, but it's not going to be the guy that she wants.
Wasn't she going out with some like rapper or something? Some white rapper?
I don't know. I've never known her to be dating anybody.
But I just looked at the guy and thought, oh, that's depressing.
Yeah.
I couldn't go out with my girlfriend if she's going down 1,000 guys in one night. I couldn't do it.
Could you do with a girl who's been with 1,000 men full stop?
Well, she's told me about everyone.
She just said I've been with 1,000 guys. Who the fuck?
I'd be like, why would you? Were you taking notes?
No, she's like, I've been with 1,000 men roughly.
Well, roughly. So you've probably been with 3,000 then, that means?
No.
How do you know roughly?
Around 1,000.
Well, how do you know?
No, I'm just from what I can remember.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's ridiculous. And you remembered everyone as well.
No, not everyone. I'm just saying roughly 3,000, around 1,000.
You said 3,000.
No, you put that in my head. Sorry.
Right, you said
1,000, around 1,000.
How? How do you know?
I'm just over the years.
Okay, over the years. What age are you?
I'm 35.
35. So you've been going a while. So have you been in any long-term relationships?
Yeah.
How many?
Just one.
One. How long was the relationship?
6 years.
Right. So that's one guy, 6 years. So that takes you down to 29. Yeah. So if we go from say 18 to 29 is a respectful age to be having sex. 18 to 29.
Well, the legal age is 16.
Right. So if you had how many men? 1,000. You said roughly. So you take out that one man, it's 999. Right. So right, we go to the year. If you have sex with a different man every day for a year, it's 365. Right. So you have a sex with one new man every day for
3 years.
For 3 years.
It would just be
it'd be around the there or thereabouts, right? So you slept with a different man for.
But it wasn't within 3 years.
I don't care. You tart. That is tarty. That is tarty.
Tarty. Yes, it's tarty.
That is tarty. Been in a relationship for 6 years.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 29.
Put your mic talking to
Put you up to 29. So 32. You didn't have sex for 3 years. I don't care about that 3 year drought. You still had sex with a different man every day for 3 years. That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
Why is it disgusting?
Come on, have some self-respect, woman. Start choosing your men wisely.
If you're single and you had the opportunity to have sex with a different woman every night, would you?
Yes, I would. But if I did that in the area I live in, I'd guarantee see more than them. I'd see them all. We'd cross paths every time.
Yeah.
Huh?
No one said you wouldn't.
Because I remember we had 1,000 listeners to the podcast, and I saw them. They'd meet me in the street at different places and up north and stuff. So I wouldn't want that. Seeing someone, that's a girl that bloody had to leave early in the morning because of that one.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I know. We talked about this last episode. You get awkward when you meet.
I do get it. I can't deal with that.
Oh, listen to this. I got this story. All right.
What do you think about Bonnie Blue's number?
No, it's terrible.
7 million.
Money?
Yeah, would you do it for money?
No, I couldn't do it. I told you that I couldn't do it for money, really.
I think you would do it for money.
Pete, you love more money.
You do it for free.
You love money. Yeah, yeah. Free is not broadcasting my to the world.
No, I'm not saying, but like if it was like behind the wall type thing, like they paid a certain fee, would you let them say it?
No, I don't want to sell my body for money.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that I find embarrassing. I'd buy someone's body for money. I wouldn't sell mine. I wouldn't. No, I'd pay to see someone's. No,
did I tell you about the time I went to Soho when I was a kid, and I done the Peepshow?
They let you in.
I meant to be at school. I went in there.
They in your school uniform?
No, not school uniform.
That's ridiculous.
That's school uniform one. And then I put the money in, and it goes. And you look, you're like, oh my god! I can see teeth.
What's that?
I think it's something you have to wind to put.
Why did they make you have to use your right hand? That's just.
I can't remember.
Design flaw.
I can't remember. Yeah, but anyway, I'm looking, and then it snapshot like that.
So what? Someone's like, enough for you. No, they snap it shut.
It makes a noise. Snap!
Oh, really?
And you have to put more money. And then security came. And then we went into a cinema.
Yeah. Who was it? You and another one?
Yeah, me and. You know what's really funny? Me and another mate. And I don't know.
Oh, you can't say.
No, and then we went into a cinema where they're playing like dirty movies.
Oh yeah. And did someone come in and just randomly sleep with you?
No, I was a
but
kid.
they do that in the pornos.
I was a kid.
Oh right, yeah.
And there was old men in there.
Oh,
old men.
Did they see you?
Yeah. Sorry,
I would have left.
Yeah. And then we ran out, and security guard tried to grab us, and he couldn't grab, and he kicked us in the bum, like literally, like
get out of here!
Yeah. That's true. Yeah,
did
true
he?
Story. Yeah.
Why would he kick though?
How could he kick?
Can he kick? Why would he kick?
Because he couldn't grab us.
Yeah, but that's what security guards need to get a life, man.
Yeah. I remember
one of the security guards did that to me at the dump when my car, he said, you can only don't get rid of that because that's building materials. I said, no, that's just, I'm going somewhere else. And I went, hey, come throw it out. He saw me and I got the car, drove up. Hey, kicked the car.
Did he?
He kicked the car as I drove off. Get out of here. And I remember thinking, why do you care, man? You work at a dump.
Yeah, but it's his job.
I don't care. You work at a dump.
Yeah, but it's his job.
Look, I don't care. You work at a dump.
But
Take off the high vis and step back down to reality. Nobody.
What do you mean step down to reality?
Step down to reality here, buddy, on your little high vis high horse.
High vis high horse. All right, listen to this. I got this story. Yeah, I want to talk about. Like, all right, there's a group going around on Facebook. Yeah. So weird. It's called "Are We Dating the Same Guy?" Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
Now I got one of my friends who's a female who's joined the group to send me some of the stories in there. Yeah.
Right.
Now
there's a thread. Is it?
Is it a thread? Yeah.
Thread,
yeah. Okay. Now she sent me. She doesn't know this, but she sent me some, and I know someone in the group. Yeah?
You know someone?
I know someone in the group. Yeah. I'll tell you, and this is their story.
But she's gonna know now.
Yeah. That's all right.
Okay.
Now, I'm not gonna say his name. Yeah.
Don't say his name.
All in the comments, please. If you have had the same experience, leave in the comments. Yeah, that's what she said. And there's a picture of him, like with his top off and stuff. Yeah.
All right, let me see. I don't want to see. I'm just trying to put the name to the story. Fucking hell, he's chiseled.
All right, Pete.
No, I'm just saying.
Washboard.
I'm just saying. You can tell that man spends a lot of time on his body.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
No.
He goes by the name.
No Diddy.
He goes by the name.
No diggity.
Yeah, calm down, because he might get out and then he come finds us.
The booty?
I'm joking.
Right.
He goes by the name. He played on my mental health and stole 25 grand from me, knowing I have disabled children, which he felt no way at all about. All the while having a relationship with another woman. I bought him watches, designer bags, and all other dodgy things. He plays victim to make you feel sorry for him, saying he has ADHD and autism.
I'm sorry.
Do you know what's up?
Sorry.
He's never admitted to have autism to me.
Yeah, really?
And we've all said it.
He's probably,
we've all said it to him.
Everyone knows this.
We've all said it to him. He's all said, you've
What
got autism.
Oh, you thought he has it?
Yeah, we've got autism. He's like, oh, but you've been using it. You've been using it to make money.
It's probably because you lot say it to him.
I'm still trying to get...
As in, like, he's got autism, like, get me a free laptop, is that?
25 grand. What's it?
Right.
I'm still trying to get my money back from him. Stay away, or can we team up and get my money back?
She's asking you for help.
No, this isn't... I didn't even see this. He's an anonymous member. I never uses condoms.
Yeah, but they would know as well.
I didn't know that. I've never used a condom. That's true about him.
How do you know?
I know him.
Yeah, but I don't care. How do you know he doesn't use condoms?
But if someone asks me if Pete uses condoms, I'll say Pete never uses condoms.
You
No.
stop letting them know my secrets.
I know. Anyway, someone else report him.
That sounds like we're going at it in private. That sounds like we go at it in private.
You never use condoms. I asked him to, and he never uses them.
Oh my god!
Report him to the police. He took advantage of you and defrauded you.
Jesus Christ.
Gee, so many of these recently on this group, and I'm dragging out my post. Was wasting my time too.
Oh, someone's replied and said,
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Yeah. Lady, honestly, from my experience, he was very nice at the start. Very consistent with calls.
He's learned what to say.
FaceTime and messages. Makes you feel that you're the only one and also tells you are. Honestly, he's narcissistic, manipulative man who manipulates women into being their friends, but also having sexual relationships with them. He has multiple females that he's sleeping with. He uses things that him and women do together sexually and emotionally blackmails them when they try to leave.
Oh, as in says, I'll tell everyone you do that.
Yeah. He also convinces women to do things for him or help him with things that he's perfectly capable of doing himself. Do you know what's so weird?
What?
He does that, like, not
with men as well.
No, I've been with him.
Yeah, well, and he's done that to you.
And
so it might just be his character.
Yeah. He's not.
But they're using it as, he does this as well.
Yeah,
but that's just him.
Yeah, he like, we'll be in a shop, and he will ask me.
Oh, can you get that for me from up there?
Like he'll order through me.
Oh, as in, can you go and order the?
No, I'll be like, can I get this patty and this? And he'll be like, yeah, can I get a patty as well? I'm like,
as in, like, yeah.
The person there asked him.
No, I know, but he wants you to pay for it.
No, don't pay for it. Well, I was paying for it anyway. But
but he wants you to get him one as well.
You know what? I'm going to use that. And he makes you pay for his food as well.
Does he? Does he actually do that?
Yeah, but
I do that to you, so I don't think that's a bad guy thing.
He threatens violence and
okay, I don't do that. I don't do that because that's going to make me look like I do that as well.
No, he threatens violence and is a violent and can say some horrific things. This guy is full of drama. Ladies, I'm so sorry to read this. The financial part is no joke. That's a lot of money. I think you should get legal advice on how to pursue this. There are small claims court for recovering money from people who owe you 25k. Isn't a small claim. Good luck.
Okay, I don't know how you end up... Women are stupid as well, though, you got to admit, because how do you end up in a 25 grand debt to a man? How do you... Like past like £100, I'm like, right, where's my money?
All right, cool.
Even if it was a woman, where's my money?
I spoke to him. He asked me about it.
Huh? Yeah?
What's wrong?
Spoke to your mate?
Yeah, I spoke to him.
Obviously, did you know, is he aware of threads going around about it?
Yeah, he knew.
Is he all right with us talking about it?
Yeah, he doesn't give
Yeah, cool, good for him.
All right.
Oh, that's the autism kicking in.
You wouldn't make eye contact with me, though?
Did he bring up traits? Did he bring up traits at any point?
Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed?
He's like, and then he stormed off and got the train out there.
Steve J. Locomotive.
Hold on. It's the number 57 coming through. It's the number 57.
Have you seen one of these bad boys? I'm saving up for one. I'm 25 grand, bro.
What does he do for a living? Oh, please tell me he's like a train driver or something.
No, he's not.
Engineer?
No.
What is he then?
No, I'm not
We
getting
can't
to
say,
that.
but can you tell me in private so I can laugh at it?
No, he's not. He's
On benefits?
no.
No.
Listen.
He's one of them ones that can handle himself.
What?
Your autism doesn't distract from daily activities.
No, yeah. He doesn't get to
doesn't have a carer.
No.
No.
All right. So
Not that that's anything to laugh at.
no. None of it's
It's just
to laugh at.
coincidentally going along with what we've been laughing at.
So I spoke to him. I had a conversation with him. I said,
Can I make my prediction on what's happened here?
"Go on."
He is a womanizer. He's a player. He sees the money along the way, gets excited, and borrows what he can and when he can. And they don't kick off at the time. But when they start kicking off, he's like, okay, I'm going to leave now and you're not getting your money back. Is that what he does?
You know what? You make it sound like he borrows money and then tries to find a reason to leave. Can you put your cup in it? Oh, for God's sakes! You always having to go at me.
Yeah.
No. All right. So I explain yourself. What's going on?
Yeah.
He goes.
Oh, you did call him out?
Yeah. I called him out. I said, what's
You
going
got to
on?
call him out.
He goes. Basically, what happened was he intended to invest the money.
Right. Go
He
on.
intended to invest the money for her.
On her behalf. That f***ing lying.
No. You invest the money. You know, like this is what they do. Those traders do.
Yeah.
And I take a percentage off of the investment. You get back the principal.
No, I
plus the
guarantee
rent.
what would have happened if he had invested it and it would have paid off. He would have been like, I've made £1 million. Here's your 25 grand back.
No, you can't. You can release 30.
No, he wouldn't. I know this type of guy.
All right. So
Not that he's like, whatever. I know he's your mate. But like, I know this type of decision because I probably would have gone, there's 25 grand back. Debt settled. You didn't put any interest on it.
No. All right. So he said he's been planning to invest it. And he told her at the time, don't start moaning at me about the money. Like, it's going to be invested.
He borrowed a 25 grand chunk.
Yeah.
At one time.
And she was buying him stuff.
Oh, she's stupid. I'm
She's
sorry.
she's
stupid.
She was buying him stuff.
No,
I said,
stupid.
I said buying watches. He's like, it was designer watches.
She's buying watches?
I was like, not the big watches, but designer watches.
I don't care. Is it over 100 quid?
What is it with you and 100 quid?
Well, that's a lot of money then. You're looking at, and you're delving into a lot of money. I have to delve into the depths of my wallet now to get that 100 quid. And she's buying him designer watches. So that's her mistake, I'm afraid. Sorry, lady.
Yeah, and bags and stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I was like,
She bought him bags.
I was like, what happened? So he's like, basically, I borrowed the money. And then another woman contacted her to say that he's sleeping with her as well.
How did she know about her, though?
I don't know.
This is what I mean. Why you all sleeping with the man?
So then she's gone crazy, and then he's used that as an excuse. Like, you're not getting your money back. I was like, bro, her kids are disabled. He was like, bro, I never took the money from my kids.
Yeah, but you are though, because they can't. Can they disabled? How?
I don't know.
He's disabled.
Disabled
as well, though.
kids as well.
He's disabled.
Is autism is a disability? That has to be severe. He's not severely.
What is he? Annoyingly.
No, he's just like. Do you know what's funny thing about it? The way he's described? I know other people who have described him like that as well, as manipulative and things like that.
Yeah, but he's just being him. But I don't know how you can't identify when someone
do you know
is like
do you know what's so interesting about him? He
He
rubs me the wrong way sometimes, and sometimes he's all right. It's like he senses like
he knows when he's getting too much,
yeah,
and then he reins it in.
yeah.
But then, if you ask me, he's intelligent because he's kind of used these people. He's kind of smart, actually, because he's done it to so many people, and they're all like, "Oh, he take 25 grand off me as well."
I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah?
I'm looking at them like, "You're the stupid one."
Let me be honest with you. I don't think people are smart. I think you're actually robbing yourself when you do things like that, because you're robbing yourself of the ability to grow and to gain skills. Like if you have to lose in order for me to win, that's not a good skill.
No, it's not. But then I'd look at
You're not smart.
Who's the stupid party there?
No, you're both stupid.
He is stupid, but you can't do anything of that because that's who he is. That's his. You're his friend, and you said he does it to you. So he is stupid, maybe, but they are also like, how can you not identify that 25 grand to a man that you're dating is stupid?
He also told me, do you know something interesting that happened?
What?
Yeah. So he's gone viral on this group. Yeah. He told me other women have started contacting him now,
Asking to meet up and go for a date.
Go,
Because they find it attractive that he's famous now.
No, they're like, you ain't got me money to spend. You want to take me out to dinner?
They want to use that 25 grand.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he invested it, didn't he? Or didn't he?
I don't know what he's done with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think women like notoriety.
100%.
They like...
Even if it's bad.
Even if it's
gangsters.
infamy.
Yeah, even if it's gangsters. Because, you know, nothing.
Infamy.
They like a powerful man or a man who other people...
Infamy. Even if it's infamous.
Well, okay, what are you so... You've said that 7 times now.
I thought it was funny because it sounds like he's got an infamy. No, but infamous.
I can tell when he... Comedy up in here!
We're playing comedy up in here.
Yeah. No, I don't know, man.
You don't see that on Live at the Apollo? Yeah.
Anyway, there's other people in this group, yeah? I'm amazed some people actually think this is just a bunch of haters talking to be spiteful. This is how the guy talks once you stop doing whatever he asks. This is a different
that's
guy.
what I think.
Let me make clear, this is another guy. He's sociopathic and a pathological liar. Will do or say anything to get you doing what he wants and will fully take advantage of you being in a poor mental health
This is
state.
a man in a relationship with him.
What?
Another guy, he said.
This is a different guy they're talking about.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
He got me whilst I was grieving. This guy literally just cruises socials for girls, women, and boys.
Who are grieving?
He cruises socials for girls and women and boys and men. He can manipulate into getting whatever he can out of them. He honestly sick in the head. So this is a message this guy, another guy, has sent, yeah? You wonder why I didn't come to your bits or let you at mine. It was never to do with, he's blocked out. It's because you're disgusting and the only thing good about you is money. The key isn't actually for my house either. That's my old lock. That's why I left it. Not my phone because I knew I wasn't coming back. So I'm happy I violated enough times, you ugly tramp. Even the man them laugh at you. Your ass goes into your belly.
Yeah, the ass goes into the belly. That's so funny. What, from the back?
It was
all the way from the back to the front.
It was embarrassing bringing you football, kiss my teeth. Can't but laugh at his message sounding like a right.
Not being funny. Someone who writes "kiss my teeth." I don't want to go out with that. I'll bring you to football, kiss my teeth.
Yeah, but Pete, it's just not you culturally.
No, I don't care. Oh, kiss my teeth. A chew. Shut up.
No.
You're talking like a fucking idiot. I kiss my teeth a chew.
No, shut up.
No, you
shut
up.
You know what you do? Cultural references. That's
not.
People kiss like it's black. It's black. No, you racist. You racist. You racist.
No, you can tut.
What?
Tut.
No, that's white people. White people tut. Tut.
No. But you're saying kiss my teeth a chew.
About you.
No, that's like trying to sound cool. I kiss my teeth a chew.
Okay, but black people do kiss their teeth.
Yeah, kiss something else then. You don't have to kiss your teeth.
No,
just go.
No, you
just say the words.
You got a cultural
write
problem.
SMH.
No.
Shaking my head.
No, we don't want to write that. We want to write kiss my teeth.
Yeah, but then I'm like, yeah, but you sound like, why are you doing that? It sounds a bit weird. Do you admit that it sounds like it degrades the level when you go kiss my teeth at you? It degrades it to a level where I'm like, no, you sound ridiculous now. Because now I'm looking at you like, that sounds like the type of guy you're going to get with. You go kiss my teeth at you.
You don't know what age these people are. If that person,
I can tell she's about 30.
If that person was 25 or 20.
How old is she?
I don't know.
Find out.
You can't find out.
No, that kiss my teeth.
It's anonymous member 6. No, that was the guy who wrote that, actually. It was the guy who wrote that.
The guy who replied?
Yeah.
The trashy guy.
Yeah, he was like,
yeah, exactly.
Your ass your belly, yeah.
Kiss my teeth. But the ass goes into the belly. That's a funny comment. Give more like that. That's funny.
No, that's horrible.
It's horrible,
That's
but
horrible.
there's a level of intelligence to the humor. No, I know it's horrible. It is horrible. But you look at it and go, that's some good writing right there.
That's not good writing.
No, it's good. It paints the picture immediately. I can work out what she looks like.
No, I don't even understand how the ass goes into the belly.
It's just a round thing all the way around.
That's you in a nappy.
It's a funny image.
That's you in a nappy.
Yeah, he's painted the image.
No,
but
so
when
when you say that now, I think of the character from McDonald's.
No, I think of Dr. Robotnik. You try and paint me out to be the bad guy.
No,
I'm just saying that makes you that diminishes you. And I was right. It was the cheap ass, the one they're all having a go at, talking like that. So I was right.
Yeah, I don't think that alone diminishes you. I can understand someone expressing themselves.
What?
I can understand someone expressing themselves. All right, cool. So there's more people in this group. I've been seeing him for the last couple of months, but I've already caught him in a few lies. Any solid tea? How long have you been seeing him? I'm literally seeing him too. This is absolutely crazy. Wow, a few months. How long have you been like this? Like the game is over. The player game is over now. It's done. It's done.
What do you mean?
Like all people can exchange messages. Like you try to be. They can just post you in a group and everyone can find out who you are.
Yeah, I know.
Technology f***ed up the game, man.
But yeah, technology. Yeah, but he's dating too many people though, because they've all found each other.
Do you know and he's been negative to people as well. That's another thing. It is kind of good because I'm.
It is, but then if I was that guy and I was like, oh, was I being negative? But now I'm on this group, I can't. But that's me retaliating to someone that's talked bad. I would retaliate.
Yeah,
I retaliate.
You would say horrible things in a message.
I do, and then I'll meet them in person and be like, do you know what? I made a mistake.
See this? Oh my god, I'm terrified. I knew something was off when he would always turn his phone off when we were together. Sorry about this, babe. I honestly didn't know he had another person.
But that is so obvious to me. If someone's turning their phone off when they're together, to me, I'm like, you've got an issue. You're hiding something. You never let me see your phone screen. You're hiding something. You don't like when people message us on this podcast and they're like, no, that's true though. Come on, you know it's true. Yeah, I know. You know you're gonna try and hide it because you obviously like. It's like there was someone with the message. Someone message with a message popping up or something.
Oh, we got so down.
Yeah.
What's this?
But it's like surely.
This is what they said. What's your experience of Hobo-Sexuals and men using you for money? You're not Hobo-Sexual.
I've never been with a homosexual. So I can't answer that one.
A Hobo-Sexual.
Hobo-Sexual, what's that?
It's a guy that uses women to sleep at their house. A Hobo-Sexual.
I'm going to be honest, I'd do that. I'd be that guy. I'd be a homosexual.
Homo?
No, it's hobo.
Hobo?
With a B.
Yeah, you better pronounce that B properly.
No, H-O-B-O. H-B-O, is it? H-O-B-O.
Yeah, Hobo-Sexual.
Hobo-sexual. I'm a homosexual.
Someone put in the group. I adopted one for a while. Biggest mistake of my life. Should have left him at the shelter sleeping on his friend's floor where I found him. If I'd invested as much time, effort, money and resources into myself as I did into him, I'd have a better job, saving stable mental health and no CPSTD or anxiety disorders. He was abusive and far too comfortable thinking the world revolved around him. He smoked too, and oh my God, did I know when he'd run out, because I wouldn't even be able to breathe in the house without, at very least, getting screamed at with the most vile things, loud enough that all my neighbours heard, and the worst, getting my head bounced off of walls while he strangled me.
Jesus Christ, man. Right, okay, so that's...
One second, she hasn't finished. He couldn't keep a job and was always either living in a huff because they dared to ask him to do his job, or getting sacked because he was never wrong and couldn't be told anything. He chiseled away at my self-worth and confidence until I was a shell of myself, wondering if I should just end it all because I wouldn't see a way out. I thought to myself, oh, he just needs a chance and some support.
Oh.
Should have got myself a dog.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
no,
man.
yeah. So you got women, obviously, that do that, but then there's the bad side, which is the men doing that. That's when men are weak, worthless scum. They've been brought up badly. They've not been slapped around the chops enough. You need to pull down his pants and slap him on his big fat ass. Yeah? You need to slap him across the face, elbow him across the face, because that man sounds like he's not learned nothing his whole life. There's weak men in this country that do this for a living. To all you weak men out there, you're weak, sad, pathetic, and you stupid women that take these men in thinking you're saving someone. Oh, but he's a nice person deep down. No, he's not a nice person deep down, you dumbass. You're the problem. You're helping these weak-ass men, and you're giving them the power that they want. They want that power to bully and feel superior to a woman. That's why he used you on your house. He used you on your own house. He throttled you. Yeah, red flags.
Throttled.
He throttled her. Yeah, he's choking her.
Let me say this.
You're activating that.
There were clear signs, yeah? There were clear signs about this guy. And the fact that he can't hold down a job.
Like, bomb. I'm a Hobo-Sexual. I am a Hobo-Sexual.
You heard it here first. The news exclusive, Pete is a homosexual.
No, with a B. With a B, hobo.
He's a homosexual with a B.
Hobo.
I'm a homosexual with a B.
Homosexual.
He's a homosexual.
No,
I don't know what that means, but he's a homosexual with a B.
Homosexual.
What?
Homosexual
with a B.
H-O-B-O. Hobo. So I would be that guy that's like, okay, we're in a relationship. Okay, I'll sleep on the floor. If you want me in the bed, I'll sleep in the bed. Do you want me in the bed as well? Okay, I'm in the bed tonight. We're in the bed. I wouldn't waste that time I've been given, though. I will create an empire. I bring you up with me now. Now you're the rich one. You've developed as I've developed. Because I'm not wasting my time puffing the magic dragon. I'm not puffing on the magic dragon. I'm wasting my time. I will use this Hobo-Sexual environment you've provided appreciatively. I'm appreciative of it.
I'll use the roof over my head. Okay, now I can get to work.
Then you get to work. The success comes. She carries up with me. Even if we break up, I'll still sort you out.
So now that's what their dream is. The women's dream
is. But they've not fought. But they're going for the ones that are damaging.
Yeah, but the problem
I'll never hold a woman by her neck.
But this is the problem. This is the problem.
Unless it's in the bedroom in a romantic environment.
I'm waiting for that to come in. The caveat. Unless it's in the bedroom.
Yeah,
that's me. If B was a gladiator, you know the gladiator, they do the thing yet. People like this, they're everyone like this Saracen, and they're like, no, like this.
No, but that's when it's like you help each other, but you're not helping a worthless weasel man. You're not helping him, ladies. Give the little noggin a shake. No, stop taking in these weak.
This is what their dream is, yeah. Their
dream
but
they're not. They're wasting their time.
Their dream is to save this guy. And it
You're
happens,
not saving
it happened. Now, the guys that are smoking, like, you have to look at them. Like, there are some guys that fall off, yeah? They're doing well. Everyone goes
they're weak men, Luke.
No, listen. You're not listening to what I'm saying. They feel that they go up, they go down, and then you may catch them when they're down, and they'll go up again.
No,
yeah?
But they don't go up. They stay there and happy.
Listen, I'm not talking about those guys.
Right, go on.
I'm talking about there are some guys,
right,
yeah, who go down and they come back up again. What you found is a guy that is down for his own reason. Like, you can see he's smoking, can't hold down a job. You ain't saving that.
You're not saving it. You're making it worse.
You're not saving that.
You're making it worse, lady.
You're just giving him a new environment
to live in.
Yeah.
And then he gets angry at you because you got a problem with it suddenly.
Yeah, the fact that I know people like that.
Come on.
Like people think that weed's not a drug. Weed is a drug.
Weed is a numbskull.
People grow dependent on it.
Yeah, it's a numbskull weed activity. It creates a numbskull out of a man that had nothing there in the first place.
Some people can.
No.
Some people can.
You're using it to quell the storm that's going on in your head. You've got a storm in your head because you can't sort out your own life. So you smoke the weed to calm you down, to make you forget about your storm going up in that noggin of yours that's relying on a woman when you can't even use that time that the woman's given you. Because I've had time given to me by a woman in the Hobo-Sexual environment.
Homosexual environment?
Hobo.
I don't know what. Everyone listen. If he say
I'm not picking up on the B.
Homosexual environment. No. Homosexual with a B.
Like, I'll turn the sentence up. Cancel out the S's. Where's the DS? Make it clearer. Me. No, but this is the problem, ladies.
All right. We got a dilemma.
Right. Yeah.
Subject: trust in a long-distance relationship. My boyfriend Connor and I have been together for almost 5 months, with me in California and him in London. We FaceTime every day and have built a strong connection, but distance always brings challenges. About a week ago, I was on FaceTime with Connor when a message popped up on his iPad saying, "My future wife and kids." I asked who texted him, and he said his daughter, then avoided explaining the name. He texted saying it was from his daughter using her mum's old iPad, and that the contact name was something he saved back when they were dating and just never changed. He apologized and asked if I trusted him. I asked him if he was still involved with her. He said nothing was going on and admitted it looked bad and that he panicked because he didn't want to lose me. I told him it felt like he was trying to make me question what I saw. He said that it wasn't his intention. I told him I needed time to think about the relationship. Is it reasonable to feel hurt by something like a saved contact name, or am I overreacting? Thank you. Anonymous, no. Oh,
you what?
Name Samantha.
Are you sure she didn't want to remain anonymous?
well, she gave his name.
All right. Samantha and Connor. Mm-hmm. Samantha, I don't think you're overreacting. Connor should have a bit more sense. It's been 5 months.
Do you know what? Do you know what he's about you? Do you know what he's about you?
No.
Do you know what? You have held everybody out there to a high standard.
I get held to a high standard
by
who? By Charlotte. If I get held to a high standard, he gets held to a high standard.
Charlotte does not hold you to a high standard
at all.
Well,
I reckon I'd get into trouble for something like that. I'd get into trouble for that.
I think that's ridiculous.
What? She's being ridiculous.
Yeah.
No, she's not, man.
Okay.
Future mother of my kids, and it's his daughter.
If you trust the person, yeah. Are you saying that? Okay. It's either you don't trust him.
No, Luke. But I'm like, come on. She's in California while he's in the UK. Like, come on, 5 months. Come on.
What?
Like, come on.
What are you saying?
Like 5 months. Come on. Like other country. It doesn't really count because she's like in the United States.
What do you mean?
Like, come on. It's
You keep on saying, come on.
It's different time zones, man.
What's that mean?
I mean, come on. You're not even on the same
Stop
time
saying,
zone.
come on.
Would you take that seriously?
So you're saying that they're not a serious relationship?
I think he's not taking it as serious as she might be. Let's see the messages. Okay, you don't mention anything, Samantha. Yeah? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Don't mention anything. Next time you get on a call, okay, you want to start this up again? Let's go live right now. FaceTime right now. Don't hang up. FaceTime. Let me see
screen share.
Let me see the phone now.
You can
Let me
screen
see
share.
the
You can screen share. You can
messages
screen share.
from your daughter. Let me see those messages. Yeah? You want to show me those messages? Right now. Otherwise, we're done. Because I'm in California. You're in UK.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're up to,
okay,
Sonny.
1 second. It's okay. So
I know what he's up to.
You see the messages and it's nothing nefarious.
Okay, we can move swiftly on. I overreacted. I apologize.
Okay. And did that be the end of it now?
Do you know what? You'd have to apologize in that situation, Samantha. You'd have to say, listen, hold my hands up. I apologize. Didn't trust you. I thought the UK, California thing may have come into it, as Pete said on the podcast. But hold my hands up. I should have trusted you. I didn't. But you can't blame me when there's other men out there that would do that.
All right, let me tell you this, yeah. I know there's women, there is people who panic under situations when they
Have you panicked?
Have I? No.
Well, then how do you know?
I know women who've done it.
Women have panicked on behalf of cheating.
Like
because they've been called out by a man.
They've done something
To you.
I've seen women who I know they haven't done. I know the whole story. They don't know I know the whole story. Yeah. I know the whole story.
Oh, so you know that there's something's going on behind your back.
No. I know nothing's going on.
Right.
But
you've seen them panic because they think that you think something's going on.
and they say stupid stuff.
And you didn't stop it and say, no, I know the story.
No. I let them carry on. I know. I know things. There's one thing about me. The difference between, I'll tell you, one of the big differences between me and you, yeah, is that when you see something going on, you have to let them know you've seen it going on. Hey, I saw that. Hey, I saw that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Me, I'll turn a blind eye and I'll see things stack up and I'll be like, okay, I'll put pieces to them. So I get a clearer picture because you don't know I saw the first bit. Then I might not see the second bit, but I see the third bit. Fourth bit, fifth bit, I see it all. Do you know what I mean?
I release that information one by one, so I know. So if she's like, "Oh, you did this," "Oh, you do this," I'm like, "But you did this."
No, but you tell them at the start. You'll be like, they'll do one thing, and you'll be like, "No, I saw that." So you might not see play number 2 or number 3 because they read, "Oh, he's on to me already."
Oh,
I don't say when I see things. I see things.
Oh, okay, I wouldn't say I've seen it, but I would.
No, you do say. You're emotional. You're emotional.
Yeah, I'm emotional. I'll say I know something's gone on, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just be that in mind. Have that in mind when you're doing the next thing.
Why would you do that?
Just so you know I know, but you don't know what I know.
Why do you want them to know you know?
Because I want to know that I know.
What if they only do one thing?
What?
What if they only do one thing?
They only cheated on me once.
No, I never said cheat. They only do one thing.
And what is that one thing?
Yeah, but you're like, I saw it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But then I've only done one thing, so I know what you know now.
No, but they don't know they've only done one thing. Because now if they start going, oh God, what is he saying? Then you've done more than one thing, haven't you?
Yeah, but what if they've only done one thing?
Then, but at least I'm on to you. So don't ever do one thing again.
But they know that. But they know you know the one thing. So then
but don't ever do that one thing again.
But I can cover the one thing next time because I know how you worked it out.
But how do you know I'm thinking of that one thing that you?
Because I only done one thing.
Okay, but then they may get cautious, being like, "Oh my God, he saw the one thing."
Yeah.
So now I'm on tenterhooks.
Yeah, but now I know.
But he's seen the one thing.
But now I have to cover the one thing because I know you know it now. But
I haven't told you I know. I've said, "Oh, there's one thing you did."
But it's only one thing I've done.
But you would still be questioning: is it the one thing or is it that other thing that I didn't think was a thing?
No, but I didn't think I don't care about that because I don't think it's a thing.
No, because then you land yourself in hot water anyway because she could trip up because I could be like, I know the one thing. You didn't wipe your nose after blowing it. And then she's like, oh, I thought you were talking about the other thing where I cheated on you with that guy.
Yeah, but no one's going to be like, oh, wiping my nose, one thing. Oh, I'm sucking someone's dick. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
No, but that's what I'm saying. You don't know for certain, but you know I'm on to something.
Yeah, but I don't need to let them. I don't need to let people know. But my point is this: is that sometimes I've seen people who panic and they lie unintentionally. They haven't actually done anything that bad, but they just don't want it to seem like. So they try and make everything seem not so bad. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, you do. You do it to me. You do it to me.
Wait, what would you do? Yeah, but you overreact. So when you're dealing with someone that overreacts, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to lie about this because it's not worth the overreaction I'm going to get. So a lie is coming.
So you do lie to me?
I have lied in the past, yeah.
Do you lie
to
me?
I don't normally lie. I don't normally lie. Although my dad will tell everyone I'm a liar. I don't normally lie.
Your dad tells you.
My dad tells everyone I'm a liar from something that happened when I was like
That's
7.
like my mum. My mum won't let me from 8 years old. She won't let me forget that reputation.
No, my dad's like, you set the garage on fire and blamed it on your brother. Yeah? I'll never forget that. You lied. And it's like, all right, I'm an adult now. You can let it go. It's over 30 years ago. Relax.
No, he still lies, Mr. Rethinasamy. He still
No,
lies.
I lie to you because you get the overreaction. I used to get a reaction
You
from
lie to
him.
Charlotte?
Do I lie to Charlotte?
You lying right now. You
What
don't need to think about it. Do I lie to Charlotte?
I don't lie. How do I lie?
What?
How do I lie? How do I lie? I don't lie.
You do.
How do I lie?
Sometimes we come up with ideas together and you blame them on me and say, only I came up with the idea. Yeah? And sometimes me and people will come up with a joint idea. And then people go back and be like, yeah, what you did this, Charlotte? Charlotte, that's disgusting. That's just, yo, Mel, show me the pig. Yeah, that was Luke's idea. Luke's a he phoned me. He phoned me. I was like, and he phoned me like, Luke, your idea, we can't do your idea. I'm like, what idea? The idea you came up with. The idea you came up with, Luke, we can't do that idea. I'm like, Pete, we came up, yeah, anyway, I'm going now. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, you lie. You lie.
Oh my God.
You lie. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You lie.
No, that's it. Okay. Okay, you got me. Okay, you got me.
You do.
Okay.
But I gotta be
Okay.
honest. I wouldn't throw a relationship down. Okay, because you know what it is? I realize it's out there. It's getting harder and harder to find Mr. or Mrs. Right.
Yes.
It's getting harder and harder. You don't want to end up with someone sleeping with 2,000 men in a day.
Oh no, that's disgusting. Imagine going down on that. Oh, you'd taste it at the back. No one's cleaned at the back.
I know you.
It's like in the storeroom.
I know
It's
you.
all dirty back here.
I know you.
Full of sperm.
I know you. You would try and do that as well. You'd be like this, the clean them, get warmed up. She's like, hey, to it like that.
Yeah, but you won't be able to clean it up inside all that.
Who would go
Who
near
shoves
that?
a hose up there? They don't clean out the inside.
Yeah,
They let it happen naturally, so the juices stay in there for years.
Yeah,
Oh, you missed a bit back here.
They do say that sperms
But that's what will happen.
go into the back.
That's what will
The
happen.
cervix. Me, back in the stockroom.
They clear out the brooms back there. Oh.
All right. What I would say, is I wouldn't, if I was you, end the relationship that you're happy with because it's hard to find Mr. or Mrs.
I'm
right out
not
there.
saying end it, but I'm saying get some proof. This wishy-washy, I trust you, I promise I didn't do anything. No, get some proof. And don't give him time to react. Get it in the moment.
Ask to speak to the partner, the kid's mum.
No, you don't need to speak. Just see the messages. Let's see the messages from this person.
Yeah, we see the messages.
But don't give him opportunity to start wishy-washy. Oh, let me change the name of this person to that person. No. You ring him up. You say, listen, we need to have a serious chat. Get me on FaceTime now. He'll be like, why? What's wrong? No, get me on FaceTime now. On a separate device. Get me on FaceTime. Right?
No, you can screen share now.
All right, well, then screen share. Screen share. Yeah, you want to play tough guy? Screen share if you got nothing to hide.
Tough guy.
Because if it's the daughter messaging, then there's nothing to hide. Is there?
That's true.
So would you say that's all right for her to do?
Yeah. Screen share, ask to see the messages, and then and also check that group as well. Are we dating the same guy?
Yeah. How would you check? Screen share. Yeah. Ask him to screen share. Does the iPad link up to the hand device? Yeah, must do. So would the apps on that be the apps on the phone?
Yeah.
So screen share, ask him to flick and slide across and look at all his apps as well. See if he's on the dating apps.
Yeah.
Or ask him, screen share, ask him to go.
What's the message is deleted?
Sorry?
What's the message is deleted? Do you think that's weird?
That's a good point. When did he message? Note the time, and then go back and look at that time because you know the time.
Is it weird? Is it weird if someone deletes there?
Yeah, that's weird because you tried to hide something.
Yeah. So also ask to see his internet history.
Yeah. I'm farting, I'm pissing.
Honestly, it's weird if he's deleted it. Why would you delete that?
That's to say it.
Have you?
That's to say it. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Anyway, here we are.
Wiggity whack. Don't come back.
yeah. That's to say it's internet history. So what you do, but you have to do this all in one call. Otherwise, he gets ahead of you, and then he'll make sure that he wipes it all. So you have to do this off the cuff on a call. But if you want to start asking for advice, don't come to me and ask for advice, and then don't take it, Samantha. Don't come here and ask for advice and don't take it.
Samantha.
Nail it down. Get him on a call. Say we're gonna have a serious chat on this call. Screen time me. Screen share.
And let us know the results.
And let us know the results.
Let us know if Connor has been messing around.
Yeah.
And then put him in the group.
And put him in the group. And if he has, so what you do is you download it. You get him to screen share. Then you go, okay, let me see your apps, first of all. So you go through the apps. There's nothing untoward. There's no Tinder. Then get him to download Tinder. Get him to download it. Because if it's there already downloaded, for him to just click re-download.
Oh, you're jigging all the tricks away.
I'm giving her a lot of tricks. So you get him to download it and then is there a login? Get him to do the face thing. There's a login. He'd be like, oh no, my face doesn't work. No. Get your face in front of the phone and log in. Because I want to see if you've been a recent thing going on there. Because it's been within the last 5 months. Then he's playing you. Then he's playing you. All right. And this is what, I don't know why you guys can't think this stuff. Because you let your men get away with too much stuff.
No. I've said this. I started to write a joke about this. Women are emotion and then logic. Men are sex and then logic. No one thinks logic for like we think that's how.
But women need to think logically, but they don't.
Men don't either.
No, but women don't. Purposely don't. They're like, I know what the logical thing to do is, but I won't make it.
Their emotions. Yeah, they feel
sensitive.
how they feel. But listen, we've got to go for our cameras breakdown, man. Sign up to Patreon if you want us.
Yeah, if you want a longer episode.
Yeah, sign up to
cameras are
I'm anxious now. But listen, we're going to talk over on Thingy.
Sorry, we didn't plug the Patreon properly.
We did.
We didn't plug it properly.
What did we say about it?
I want to tell them to sign up. So £3 a month, everyone sign up right now. We know we've got the loyal listeners. We've got loads of loyal Patreons over there that enjoy the community we've built up over there. So do us the favour and support your boys. Sign up. It's £3 a month. What does £3 get you nowadays, Luke? Doesn't even get you a coffee.
Doesn't get you a meal deal.
Doesn't get you a meal deal at Tesco's. Doesn't get you a coffee. Pay the £3. Sign up at www.patreon.com/Luke and Pete, and you can see what we have to offer there. We've got an extra episode every week. You also get this main episode early on a Sunday instead of today, which is a Tuesday, unless you're listening on a different day. But it's normally a Tuesday.
Yeah, and you get the Luke versus Pete, where me and Pete go out into the world.
And we go head to head. You see us in our natural environment, like foxes in the wild, going at it. Yeah. And not going at it, but going at it with the world.
Yeah.
Taking the world on.
Yeah. We try.
Also, you also don't get any ads on the Patreon episodes.
And you get all the swear words.
And you get all the swear words in there, so nothing's cut out. We leave in the goodness.
And then I'm going to tell you this now. I've got a subject that I want to talk about. We wouldn't dare talk about on this. Only the Patreon.
Only the Patreons
There's a coffee shop called Brownies and Downies.
Right, okay.
Where
all right, okay, just don't tell me. I don't want to know. Do not save it for the Patreon.
All right, we'll talk about it.
So we'll talk about that on Patreon.
Because you know there's going to be an act out there.
Yeah. So,
but listen, all right, if you want to see the Brownies and Downies,
sign over to Patreon.
But listen,
we don't mess about on that side. You get all the goodness. Goodness. You peek behind the panties. The wetness stays on the body over there. The wetness dries up over here.
All right, but listen, thank you for spending this time with us. It's been Luke and Pete
talking shit. Could you also do us a favor, please, and sign up, subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Please hit the follow button. If you listen, just please, and hit the bell so you can get an alert when the episode. Please, a reminder.
And
please
do us a massive favor and leave us a review.
Yeah, please.
Leave us a 5-star review.
And when we say 5-star, we don't mean put 5 stars in the message.
In the message, in the comments, you f***ing idiot. Leave it in the review bit, you I mean, come on. That's basic 101 internet. Right, okay, sign up and subscribe and leave comments and help us
Come
out,
on,
man.
interact with us.
Interact, man. A bit of
We message back.
fondling, you know? A bit of honk.
A bit touchy-feely.
Touchy-feely in the downstairs areas.
Yeah.
All right?
All
And
right.
the backside. Can get it. At
Anybody
times.
can get it. The behind. Okay.
Front side, back
listen,
side.
thank you so much. It's been Luke and Pete.
Talking shit.
Take care,
See
guys.
you lot later. Thank you.
But I